Scott, buddy, what the hell, man? I thought we were good friends after the 3 weeks that I was scouting you for, but I was the first to offer you a contract. Not Juventus, not Manchester City, not Manchester United. And this is how you repay me? By going to Bayern? Fine. It's not like I wanted you anyway. What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 39 of If I Had a Hammer. If you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button. Lets me know that you're still interested. Now, of course, we will be taking on Chelsea at home today in the league, but before we get to that, we must go and review all the matches that have taken place over the last month, and I want to delve into Scott Gradero in a little bit more detail. He really was the only player I was trying to go after in this winter window. Now, the reason why I was going after Scott is because his contract at Lokeren in Belgium was running out and they weren't going to re-sign him, which I think is an absolute travesty. I'm surprised they weren't going to keep on this type of player. He is going to develop into a world-class player. He's only 19 years old. He's tall for his position, a 6'2" midfielder. He's got good speed. He's got good mental stats. He's got good attacking stats. He could turn into an attacking mid, and that's why I wanted to pick him up, because I would try and use him alongside a Kyan Van Broek or Yuri Tielemans, get him a little bit of rotation in the side. But obviously, him being a wonder kid, I wasn't the only team going after him. You had Juve, you had Bayern, you had United, you had City going after him as well, and ultimately Bayern proved to be the winners. Really sad. Couldn't pick up my third straight wonder kid in a row, but that's how it is sometimes. You have other big teams that have bigger ambitions, and sometimes they're going to pick them out. So now that we don't have Scott anymore, wave goodbye to Scott, let's go take a look at the matches. Following that 1-0 draw to Manchester City in the last live com, we then took on Leicester City and absolutely dominated them by the score of 3-0. Teodorchek, Lindelof, and Payet being the goal scorers. We had 12 shots, 6 on target, almost 60% possession. I really love possession football, as you could tell over the last few episodes, and nobody performing below a 7 on the squad. I'd say it was a fine day to get 3 points. But then we traveled away to the Britannia, and Stoke City made us work for these 3 points. Even though we beat them by the score of 3-2, they put up a strong fight. On our side, we had Kyan Van Broek and Victor Lindelof as our goal scorers, and Van Broek almost got his hat-trick in the 27th minute, but unfortunately his penalty was saved, preventing a third early goal. Stoke on their side, Serge Gnabry and Mats Muller-Dele, the goal scorers on that side. They were really making a strong charge in the second half, but fortunately the defense did pick up the slack in the last 30 minutes and held them to just like 2 or 3 shots total for those final 30 minutes. We had 17 shots, 11 of them on target, 54% possession. It was a solid day overall. A little bit of shakiness at the back, as you could tell with the couple of goals given up, but all in all, another solid 3 points to help continue our push towards Europe next season. Another missed penalty for us, and this time it would have given us all 3 points, but at the end of the day, we come away all even against Manchester United by the score of 1-1. Teodorchek, our only goal scorer in the 36 minutes. Memphis for Manchester United in the 67th, and then in the 85th minute, off of a really bad tackle, I'm surprised there wasn't a card given out for Phil Jones, I believe it was. It was either Phil Jones or Laporte that made a tackle. Teodorchek steps up and smacks it right down the middle, and David De Gea did not move at all and made the save. Could have come away with a victory here. Overall, everyone played fairly solid. 22 shots, 10 on target, 55% possession. I'm surprised we actually battered Manchester United as it was, but didn't come away with the all-important second goal, and we'll have to settle for a point here. In the third round of the FA Cup, we then smashed last place Sunderland by the score of 3-0. Yopoyampalo getting his hat-trick on the day, and I don't understand it. He plays much better in the Cups than in the league. I'm surprised that he doesn't take his Cup form over into the league, but Teodorchek has been on fire for us in those league matches, so I might as well continue and play him there. We had 22 shots, 9 on target, 63% possession. Like I said, absolutely smashed Sunderland. Nobody below a 7-5 except for the goalkeeper, but that's to be expected when you don't have any shots taken on you. Overall, a good day, and we're up into the 4th round. This review package wasn't all going to be sunshine and rainbows, let me tell you, because we still had to face Arsenal in the Capital One Cup semifinal, where we were defeated at the Emirates by the score of 1-0. Mesut Ozil being the only goal scorer for the Gunners in the 22nd minute, and they had 22 shots taken, whereas we only had 10 with only 2 of them on target. They really limited our shots from within the 18-yard box. Did not have a lot of chances attacking-wise either. limited to only 47% possession. Although the defensive line did prove effective in the second half, it did not allow us to counterattack up and get a goal for ourselves. So we're going into the second leg, a goal down. We'll be at home though, so we just need to prevent Arsenal from getting anything away if we want to get into a cup final. And then finally, against another relegation bound side in QPR, we took them on and defeated them by the score of 1-0. Rather unconvincing win, to be honest with you. We had 10 shots, 2 of them on target. Yes, we had a little bit more possession, but our only goal came from a penalty kick. Lucas Teodorczyk, the goal scorer there in the 70th minute. I honestly don't know what happened here because I thought that we had everything set up. We were in a prime position to win. I didn't rotate the side at all. That is my proper starting 11. So against a team like QPR, who are just on the other side of London, I don't know why. I don't know why we only came away all 1-0 victors. It probably could have been 2 or 3. Should have been 2 or 3, to be honest with you. But yeah, at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points. So these are the standings after 21 matches. The top 4 remains unchanged. It's Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, West Ham, as we have 42 points through those 21 matches. Sitting right behind us, though, United and Chelsea and Spurs. Those Spurs being in 7th place are not in any European contention since England lost a Champions League spot 2 seasons ago. Right now, I honestly gotta say, Chelsea have been struggling a little. They've had a little bit of a rocky patch of matches, just like us, but obviously it's still Chelsea and we cannot look past them. They're still with the talent. They still have the talent to get things done, and we need to be on our A+ game if we want to beat them today. So let's get into the team sheets. So Chelsea are going to look to play a more counterattacking 4-3-3. I'm going to go and use the anchor formation just because I still need to develop that up. I've been playing it more on a standard type of mentality, but against a big boy like Chelsea today, I'm going to drop back to counter and see if we can hit them on the break. And this is what the team sheet's going to be like. Unfortunately, Yuri Tielemans is out injured with a twisted ankle, not going to be back for the next 2 weeks, and that really hurts because I really would have liked him here. But this is what the starting 11 is going to be like. Jack Butland in net, Shaw, Lucas Lindelof, and Byram along the back with Desart sitting in the defensive mid role. Carol Linetti is going to take over for that Yuri Tielemans spot in the center. Our 3 attacking mids will be Payet, Vandenbroek, and Van der Drisha. And sitting up front, we're actually going to start Pohjanpalo, not Lucas Teodorczyk. I may be a little bit crazy on that, but I want to give him a shot in the league. And, you know, be quite honest with you, if his cup run, if his cup form can continue here, we're going to have a striker crisis on our hands. So cross fingers, hopefully we get a result against Chelsea. Let's kick off and see what happens. Free kick coming into the box for Chelsea, but it's cleared away Desart. If he can just get a long ball up to over the top, out to Payet on the wing, gets it, crosses it up to Van der Drisha. We have some great movement going on right now. Switches the wing once again to Payet, who takes a shot, and it just hits the outside of the post. 5 minutes gone, now Chelsea with an attacking move of themselves. Luke Shaw with a great tackle away, ball up to Van der Drisha. Switches the pitch to Payet, who tries to slot through to Pohjanpalo. He finds it, but he's offside. Unfortunate. He can cross it in, kicks it to the byline. It could be an own goal, but Pohjanpalo gets the shot off, and it's a save. Corner kick for Chelsea now getting inside. Oh, he had a wide open shot, but was tackled off immensely. Eden Hazard at the top. Bernardo now getting inside to Promes, and Butland with a good save there. It's another corner for Chelsea. They have been coming forward within the last 5 minutes, having a little bit more attacking chance, but we clear the ball out. Half an hour gone. Butland off of a free kick, tries to get it forward, but Chelsea with the ball once again. Eden Hazard cutting inside, tries to find a pass, but it's cut out by Luke Shaw, throws it ahead to Payet. He does have Pohjanpalo in the middle, but he tries to do it all himself. He finds Pohjanpalo, but the shot goes right into Courtois. Really, really unlucky there. Halftime, and be quite honest with you, the pendulum has been swinging West Ham's way. Chelsea, of course, have had a couple of attacks on their side, but it looks like we've been getting a little bit deeper into their area more often. It's just only a matter of time before a goal breaks through. Hopefully it goes our way. I'm going to tell them, keep going out there, and we should have this match. And like I said, I'll take a result versus Chelsea any day of the week, even if it ends up being 0-0. So let's get back out there at the second 45. Free kick, Julian Desart. I have thoughts to bring him out. Sam Byram takes a shot. Oh, he took one too many touches. If he just would have shot that first time, it probably would have been a goal. Good save from Courtois, and the corner is cleared away. Corner kick, Mark Noble, who has just been subbed on. It falls to Vandenbroek, tries to get it through, but Courtois once again with another save. Oh, it was a really bad pass from Carol Linetti. Gets it through to Promes, but a save from Butland. Not a lot of action throughout the majority of the second half, but with 4 minutes to go, Chelsea have themselves prime position. Eden Hazard coming into the box, tack it away, but they still have the ball and still are threatening. Long ball over top. DeSiglio takes a shot, but Butland right there with the easy save was going at him the entire way. Free kick now, Pyatt out to Shaw. We just have 90 seconds to go, but Van den Driesche was offside. Oh man, oh man. 3 minutes of stoppage time on the clock. What can we do with it? We have the ball in the Chelsea half. Up to Linetti. Tries to find Teodorczyk. He does. He finds Payet, but it's a weak shot to Courtois, who has been a stalwart in net for Chelsea this entire day. And that's going to be the final kick of the day. It ends 0-0, a very exciting 0-0. You don't see that very often, but when you take a double-digit amount of shots, pressuring the Chelsea defense, I'll take the result. It's a point against the Premier League winners from last season. So I'm very pleased with what I saw out there. Honestly, they did okay for the task that it was. I know a couple of people look switched off, but they did okay for what it was. We had 11 shots, 6 on target, and with our counterattacking style for quite a bit, we had the majority possession. At the end, Chelsea did edge us out there, but we stay in 4th place at the time being, so I can't really complain. I can't really get mad all too much because it is a point against Chelsea. So let's go take a look at the schedule and see when we're going to be coming back for the next episode. So this is what the schedule looks like for the next month, and already I see something that piques my interest, and that is right down here, a back-to-back between Spurs and Arsenal. It's really, really hard to decide which of these two I should take on, but I think the decision has been made for me in that I will come back next episode versus Spurs. Number 1, Spurs, fiercest rival to West Ham United. Number 2, if we get a win against them, then we will have completed the season sweep against them for the first time in my 5 years of managing here at West Ham. So I think that story has written itself for me. I should come back versus Spurs in the next episode. Between that time, we definitely have a couple of good matches in as well. The semifinal, second leg versus Arsenal, and then, of course, against first place Liverpool. But in between that, we have a few winnable matches as well. Sunderland, Newcastle, Oldham in the FA Cup, and then Everton, who are starting to climb back up, but are still not quite mid-table. So, when we come back next episode, our fierce rivals return in Tottenham Hotspur. So until that time, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It lets me know that you're still interested in the series. And subscribe if you're new and you want to see more FM content on the channel. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.